Good morning, this is Sakis Paraskevov, Senior Fundamental Analyst at IronFX, bringing you the morning comment for the 1st of November. Bank of Japan remains on hold, trims inflation forecasts. The Bank of Japan held its extremely accommodative policy stance unchanged today and offered little fresh information regarding its future policy actions. The bank pushed out the date by which it expects to hit its inflation target by around one fiscal year to 2018. It also lowered its core CPI forecast for the next fiscal year to 1.5% from 1.7% previously. Given the lack of any new information, the reaction in JPY remained muted. Moving forward, we hold the view that absent of any unforeseen economic shock or a sharp deterioration in data, the Bank of Japan is likely to keep its policy steady at its December policy meeting as well. We believe that the Bank of Japan officials may want to assess more incoming data under the new policy framework before considering further easing. Elsewhere, the Reserve Bank of Australia takes the sidelines as well and maintains a neutral bias. The RBA held its policy steady as well and maintained an overall neutral bias in the meeting statement. The officials noted that the Q3 inflation data were broadly as expected and that growth is likely to pick up over the next year. There were no clear signs in the statement to suggest that a rate cut may be looming in the foreseeable future. As such, the lack of any easing bias may explain why the Aussie surge on the news. We hold the view that as things currently stand, the RBA may remain on hold for some time and continue to examine fresh data following its two recent rate cuts. This view is enhanced by recent comments from the RBA's new governor Lowe, who said that the current level of interest rates is suitable for the economy, and added that monetary policy easing globally is reaching diminishing returns. This suggests that he may be more tolerant of low inflation than Stephen was, implying that the bar for a rate cut may be higher now than previously. Oil slides as OPEC deal prospects diminish. Oil prices plunged yesterday on renewed doubts as to whether OPEC would finally implement the output cut deal that it outlined in Algiers. The latest discussions between OPEC and non-OPEC officials show that little progress has been made towards the deal, with key OPEC producers such as Iraq and Iran remaining reluctant to commit. What's more, a Reuters poll released on Monday showed that the cartel's production probably hit a record high in October, casting further doubt on how much good a minor production cut would do from current output levels. Looking ahead, prices are likely to remain sensitive to fresh comments regarding the likelihood of a deal from the various officials, particularly as we approach the end of the month OPEC meeting. As for today, during the European Day, we get UK manufacturing PMI for October. Expectations are for the figure to have declined, but to remain well above the 50 mark, separating expansion from contraction in the sector. Even though a decline in the manufacturing index may hurt the pound at the time of the release, we will need to see a break below the 1.21 against the USD to trust further declines. From the US, we get the ISM manufacturing PMI for October, and the forecast is for the index to have ticked up. However, given that both the Empire State and Philly Fed indices declined in October, we see some downside risk to the manufacturing forecast. If our view proves to be correct, this could prove USD negative on the news. In Canada, the GDP for August is expected to have slowed on a monthly basis. A considerable slowdown is likely to confirm the Bank of Canada's view in the October policy statement that the profile for growth in Canada is now lower than previously projected. Something like that could bring CAD under renewed selling interest. We also get the nation's RBC manufacturing PMI for October, though no forecast is currently available. As for the speakers, Bank of Canada Governor Stephen Poloz and Norges Bank Governor Øystein Olsen speak during the day. For more information, including technical analysis, please read the full comment on IronFX.com or download our app and get all the information you need to trade. Also, you can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or circle us on Google Plus to get more trading ideas. This is Sakis Paraskevov, Senior Fundamental Analyst at IronFX, wishing you solid trading.